Hey guys, it's Paul here with Paul's Path. Haven't made a video in a while. I was at the beach today, talking with a bunch of people. Let me get into the sun here. I'm gonna move on the other side. Anyway, I haven't made a video in a while, but I've been busy getting things going, helping people, trying to get a website going, and doing some good stuff. You know, I got some people helping me from Mexico, and I'm going to head out tomorrow to a place where I'm going to start some good stuff. You know, and get some clients. But anyway, I was thinking, you know, I was down by the beach and I'm listening to all these people, and I do it too. I do it myself a lot. And anytime we're disturbed, I notice even myself, and I'm better at it now. But I listen to people, and no matter what. Anytime somebody's upset, disturbed, frightened, angry, annoyed, frustrated, or just kind of self-righteous, they're always blaming somebody else. Like they'll go, I just feel like, and he's doing this wrong, and they're doing that wrong, and the government, that's the government, the government does that. And I'm like, if they're the problem, like Joe McQueen says, if they're the problem, we have enslaved ourselves. If they're the problem today, we have enslaved ourselves. But the problem is always me. I'm a free man today. I can change me. I can't change them. If they're the problem, I'm in big trouble. So in the 12 and 12 in step 10, we'll do some step 10 here. It says, anytime we're disturbed, it's a spiritual axiom that anytime we are disturbed, no matter what the cause, something's wrong with us as well. It doesn't mean we caused the situation, but if we're disturbed by it, if we're reacting badly to it, if our response to it is a negative response, we're also at fault. Now, if we don't get upset, if we're not disturbed, then the problem is theirs. The problem is theirs. But if we're disturbed, if we're letting other people take our power, like it's a Buddha saying, don't let other people disturb your inner peace. So if other people are disturbing your inner peace, you have enslaved yourself. You are powerless over them and what they do and say. But the problem is always with me. I'm a free man, like I said this again and again. And so have a look at what's going on with me. And in step 10 in the big book, it says we continue to take inventory. It says we look for selfishness, dishonesty, resentment, and fear. And when this crops up, we ask God at once to remove it. Because we did the inventory in steps 4 and 5. We ask Him to remove it in 6 and 7. We talk to somebody about it in 5. So then it says, then we talk to somebody about it immediately. And then we make an amends if we have to. Maybe we don't. Maybe I'm just going around annoyed, not hurting nobody. Maybe I just got to make an amends to me or God. Maybe God. And then we do this so we can resolutely turn our thoughts to somebody who may help. Love and tolerance of others is our code. So I'm down at the beach and I'm listening to these people complain, and the plumber's the problem, the electrician's the problem, the realtor's the problem, the real estate company's the problem, the government's the problem, the job is the problem, the beach, the weather, even the weather is the problem. I can't believe this weather. We get rain, and like they're always blaming something, but they never look at themselves. When was the last time they looked at themselves? Or me too, and I do this all the time. I catch myself because of the program. I catch myself. And when was the last time I said, love and tolerance is my code. I should have a look at what's disturbing Paul. Never. We hardly ever do that. But when you do it, man, the gifts and promises that come with it. You talk about knowing a new freedom of self. Relieve me of the bondage of self so I may better do God's will. How good is it? And how good does it feel when you're doing God's will? How good does it feel? And I cannot do God's will if I got all this negative energy and emotions and thinking. It stems from self. It all comes from selfishness, self-centeredness. I can't do God's will and feel good about it if I got all this stuff that's blocking me. So I look at this stuff. We're not asking God for anything. We're asking God to remove it so we can do something for God, not so He can do something for us. All we want from God is to help us help others. So help me remove this impatience, intolerance, anger, fear. Remove this stuff so I may better do Thy will. And that's basically the entire program. And when we do that and we feel good about ourselves, for some reason we no longer feel like doing drugs, and we no longer feel like drinking. I'm okay sober. I no longer require a drink. I'm not in fear or frustration or resentment. I got nothing to drink over. There's nothing to drink over. What can I do for you? What can I do for God? When it's about me again and what you can do for me, I need a drink. Hope you guys got something out of that. But if you know, I'm not judging people. I feel like it's an experiment. I love human beings and I love listening. But if you listen to people complaining, you'll see they have entrapped themselves. They have entrapped themselves. They are the slave to everything around them. They're what you call undifferentiated, right? Or differentiated, I should say. They're differentiated, which means they are affected by everything that's said and done around them. People, places, things, weather, government, traffic. All right. Talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll probably do another video tomorrow. I'm going to be on a bus heading to Merida. Love you all, and we'll talk soon. Thank you, everybody.